I'm going to show you how to go from 0 coins to 1 million using solution trading on FIFA 23. But before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 5% off at checkout. Now let's get right into this video. Alright boys, so diving into this video, solution trading is one of the easiest yet most underutilized methods on FIFA, which is why I feel like a lot of people struggle to make coins this time of year. So if you don't know what solution trading is, it's essentially we are going to be trading with players that are in popular footbin solutions for SBCs that a lot of people are completing. So what we're going to be looking at here is the Holland's Transfer SBC. This SBC basically requires that you submit a team of silvers and like 1 gold, and you get a tradable small prime gold players pack back. So how do we trade with this? What do you mean by solution trading? So we're going to be looking at footbin solutions. So if you jump over to footbin.com here, this is what we're looking at here. And if you just go to active challenges here at the top in the SBC logo, we're looking at Holland's Transfer because it's a new SBC. It's a pretty popular one. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this. And when you click on completed challenges, what happens is it will show you the most popular squads here with the cheapest one coming in at the top. And what happens is when we get a popular SBC like this, a lot of people want to know how to get it done because the chemistry system's confusing now. So they'll just come to the top footbin solution and they'll basically just copy this card for card. They'll just pick up exactly what's here. So what happens is these cards spike in demand because there's tons and tons of people using this solution, hence buying these cards. So the cards that are in this solution spike in price. So for example, let's go look at this Kobo guy. So he says he's 500 coins on footbin. If we jump over to the game here, I'd imagine this guy is already going to be going up in price here. Let's go ahead and take a look. And I've got a few examples of cards here as well. So if we look at this Kobo guy, you can see right here, the cheapest one is already 800 coins here. Because what's happening is a lot of people are going and buying this card up because he's in the solution and they're going and submitting him. So he starts to rise in price. Now I have another nice example here on footbin from a solution earlier that I use. So this is again a solution to the Holland's Transfer SBC, and a card that I used was this Arse card. As you can see on footbin, he says he's about 500 coins here, and if we go look at his graph, he like all the last couple of days he's been selling like 400 coins. We look at his hourly graph today, like 600, 300 yesterday. So he's always around like 400 to 500 coins here. Now, if we go on the game right now, because he was recently in a top solution, so obviously a lot of people were buying him up. He had a lot of demand here. He is currently selling for, oh my God, there's one there for 350. I searched there at 2.5K and there were no other cards here. So if we go ahead and look at his price here, you can see, you're going to see here that there's none listed for really cheap because this guy's in the solutions and there's a lot of demand for him right now. So how can we take advantage of this? Cheapest one here is 2,700. I'm going to go ahead and list mine for 2,400. 2K profit on that card. So how do we take advantage of this? There's a couple different ways. Hold up, pause the video. If you guys are not following on Twitch for all my daily live streams, make sure you jump over there and drop a follow. It's the easiest place to ask questions on trading, get help, and kind of get that live interaction. And if you aren't already, make sure to join the Discord as well. Links to everything are in the description. Let's go ahead and get back to this video. So first, we're going to start off by going to this popular SBC, right? We're at the Holland's Transfer SBC. And what we're going to do is you can sit here and refresh over and over. Now, what this does is whenever there's a new top squad here, that'll be the squad that everybody's using when completing this SBC, right? So we refresh over and over. And let's say, for an example, a new top squad pops up here. So we'd go ahead and click into this squad, and then you could quickly buy up the players that we think are going to rise in price. So for example, I think the rare silvers would do well here because they're relatively rare cards. So if this popped up as the top solution, I would probably go pick up these 2 center backs here. And then the longer that this solution is the top one, the more people are doing it, the more those cards get bought up and the more they continue to rise. So that's the first way. Is basically refreshing over and over until there's a new solution, quickly buying the players that are in the solution, and then waiting for them to rise. Now, the next way is one that I basically showed you earlier, was when we have a new solution here, let's say this one, basically Footbin doesn't update like super quick all the time. So let's use this Sabisi guy, right? Footbin says he's 400 coins. So whenever people are selling this card, a lot of times they're just going to look at Footbin and be like, he's 400 coins. That's what I'll list him for. However, when these cards are the top solution and they start rising in price, Footbin doesn't update quick enough. So you can see this Sabisi guy is currently selling for, my goodness, he's up at 1,800 coins. So what we can do here is try to snipe him, because Footbin says he's 400, 500 coins. So a lot of people are going to be listing him at that price. So we can sit here and try to snipe this card because Footbin says he's so cheap. So we're going to be able to pick him up for nice and cheap here. And we can do this with bids as well. And this applies to any card you find in those solutions. You're going to be able to sit there and try to snipe cards wherever their Footbin price says they're way cheaper than their actual price on the market is what we're looking for, because Footbin doesn't update quick enough a lot of times, so we're able to exploit that and make a lot of coins off of it. So that's kind of like our two methods of solution trading here. Now I'd like to see if we can get a card or see a new top solution here. So I'm gonna wait until Footbin updates here. Maybe, oh, we just got a new squad towards the top here actually for this solution. So this is a brand new squad here. So what I would do is maybe I go pick up these two center backs here, Berta and Popov. I jump over here. Footbin says they're about 450, so I'd like to get them for around the price Footbin says when it's a new squad at the top here. So let's go look at this Popov guy. He says 550 on Footbin. I'd like to get him for like 600 or less. I'll buy one for 700 here. And basically, I can just expect him to rise in price because this is one of the top solutions on Footbin, and cards will continue to rise from this as people are completing it with this solution. And then I could go pick up the other one as well, Berta here. Maybe I go look at him, a couple of them for 600 here. I go ahead, just purchase him and wait for him to rise. So that's kind of our two ways. One is just constantly refreshing and picking up the cards that are going to rise when there's a new solution. And two is sniping and bidding on those cards that are much cheaper on Footbin than they are on the market. And you can see ours already sold for 2,400. We bought them for 350. That's 2K profit on that card alone. So solution trading, again, one of the most underrated, underutilized methods on the game. Make sure you guys check this out. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.